Hey everyone, welcome to the Minnesota Garden Mom. I garden here in Zone 4 and let's do our April garden tour for our spring garden. I have gotten pretty much everything topped off with a layer of compost. Here I actually have my garlic underneath of this. It has popped up, but I'm leaving it under here because we're supposed to be getting stormed over the next couple days and I don't want hail to destroy this. It's large hail, nothing is going to stop it from getting destroyed, but if it's small hail, this frost fabric will help save my plants. I have cauliflower under here, I have cabbages, we have our rhubarb that is over here in the corner that is coming up. Now, if some small hail does happen upon these little baby rhubarb, that will damage it, but they should still pop back up. Here we have our broccolis. I will give you a sneak peek at these little broccoli babies. Look at them underneath there. They're so happy. Now, when it gets really hot out, you do want to lift this fabric off to keep them from overheating. I just use pavers to keep it down. And I only have broccoli to about here. And then I'm going to be putting more plants underneath. Underneath here, I have a couple bush varieties of peas. Then here in the tomato patch, I have a bunch of green arrow peas already started, and underneath I did have one row that was taken out and eaten by something, and so I covered it up with my leftover leftover netting from last year. But because it got caught by the lawnmower, it was not long enough to cover up this last row. I do have two rows of Lincoln peas here, and it is another variety that I'm going to give a try. I've tried the Green Arrow, they've done well, but I'm going to try out these Lincolns. And we do have netting up over here. This is where my onions are going to go. They are not in the ground yet because I have not gotten that bit done. That's it for here in the garden, but I have lots going on in the garage, so let's go check that out. Here we have one of my grow racks, and it is quite filled. On the very top row, I have things germinating because it's the hottest up here. Here I have a few things. They're not quite germinated. I'm going to leave the dome on. And then I have some flowers here that are germinating up. I only have 3 rows here that I haven't gotten taken out yet. They're still going. I have some petunias over here, you guys, and I think it's hilarious that they're in their old trays. Let's see, I have lettuce and more flowers, more spinach and lettuce, lots of things. Got some Nostroms over here. I have a couple tinier peppers that are still going up. And then I have all of these peppers down here that I've been up potting. I have a couple of my artichokes. This one over here looks the best. And then I have leftover broccoli and cauliflower in these trays. At my other grow rack, I have my onions, of course. And then I have up potted other plants, mainly flowers, my asparagus that's going to get plugged in. And then I have some Cape cod daisies over here that I have up potted, and I'm pretty excited about those. We did get our peanuts to germinate, so that's going to be exciting. I have some lemongrass here in the back for my planters in the front, and of course, more peppers. I have 3 more trays of peppers that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all of these, even giving them away. And that concludes our early April garden tour. Bye, guys.